Alright, so this is kind of a random tarot reading that I just wanted to do after watching The Staircase, which is about the Michael Peterson case, where he allegedly murdered his wife. I actually watched the documentary, and admittedly, I was under the impression that he was innocent. But I did a tarot reading just to let's see if I could pick up any energy or verify my feelings on it. And here's what I got. So I asked 3 questions. I asked, did Michael Peterson kill his wife Kathleen? Then I asked, did Kathleen know that Michael Peterson was bisexual? And then I asked, did Michael Peterson kill Elizabeth, which was the friend of his from Germany whose 2 daughters he adopted? And this is just what I got, by the way, so I'm gonna say allegedly, just, to be safe here. So when I asked if he killed Kathleen, I actually got that he did. So you got the 2 of Wands upright, the Emperor reversed, and the Ace of Swords upright. So the 2 of Wands would be a yes card. And the Emperor reversed is indicative of his personality and his motivation for doing this. It says, or what the Emperor represents is basically the toxic traits of masculinity, and says, someone who uses excessive force and persuasion to get what he wants. He wanted a new beginning, basically. He didn't like see how there's 2 wands in the card? It's like he chose one path over the other. He wanted a new life, basically. He didn't want this old one anymore. I wonder if the theory about her finding out about him was actually true. About him having affairs, I mean. Because, this definitely isn't a good representation of him. The Emperor reversed is it's just not a positive card for him, because it's the opposite of what, if it was the Emperor upright, it'd be indicative of his character, but reverse, it's indicative of the negative qualities of his character. Also, when I asked if she knew about his sexuality, so the answer is no, she didn't, because look at the full card, she had no idea about the betrayal. And I actually did, even though when I watched the documentary, I was under the impression that he was innocent, I did believe while watching it that he was lying about this aspect, because I don't think he did tell her that he had other interests. I don't believe that. I didn't believe it for a second, so the cards kind of confirmed that. When I asked about the woman, Liz, in Germany, it got a little confusing because, so there's 3 people on this card, right? It's Michael and the couple. That's what it's supposed to represent. It seems like and I can't say for sure if he was involved in her murder, but he's not being completely honest about his relationship with her. It actually says that he was dishonest and manipulative, and he helped himself to what was hers. He felt entitled to what was theirs, the couple's. I'm not entirely sure about this, but it does seem like he had a weird relationship with them. It just seems, I don't want to say it seems, oh shit. Okay, sorry. I don't want to say it seems like unnatural, but it seems not completely genuine. There's just something really weird going on in this energy here. It's like a dishonest, manipulative person. So he's just not being honest about something that happened here. And I don't know if the thing is the Three of Pentacles upright would be a yes card that he did, but the reason I am a little shaky about saying that, and I'm not shaky about saying that I believe the yes was Kathleen, is because so there was like new information regarding the case where Michael's son, which is being argued because some people think that he was on drugs and mentally unwell, but Michael's youngest son actually thinks that his father now killed Kathleen and his mother Patty, because Patty had a heart attack, and the son believes that Michael didn't call for help in time like he did once. So his son, the younger son, Todd, he basically said that his mother once had a heart attack and he called for help and was actually able to save her life. But he says this time Michael and Patty were living together, like well after the case and everything. And apparently Patty had a heart attack, and Todd believes that Michael did not call for help in time to save her. And it could just be him grieving. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because if that's the case, I'm not saying it is, but if that's the case, then it's possible that the reason I'm getting a yes here is because maybe something similar happened to Liz, where she did fall and or she did have a brain hemorrhage and needed help or fell or something, and he didn't get her help, is basically what I'm saying. So it's like a passive thing. Anyways, that's just my interpretation of the cards. The last card in the deck, by the way, was the Nine of Swords upright, which means massive anxiety. It means this keeps him up at night, every night. So it's something that's weighing heavily on him. Not the Liz thing, but the, or maybe the Liz thing, but what I'm talking about is the Kathleen thing. So yeah, that's just a quick little reading I thought I'd do that I was interested in. Take it for what you will.